What you are about to see is real. All video and audio was captured in an actual paranormal investigation. Nothing has been manufactured or staged. Previously on Local Haunts. Local news celebrities Rance and Mark Payton from River City Live, which airs weekdays at 11 on WJXT Channel 4, joined us for an investigation of the old Green Cove Springs jail. They were stunned when medium Pamela Theresa led them to an earthbound spirit and let them physically feel his energy.
You might be able to. That's what I feel. Rance, come here and feel this.
You fell?
Yeah. You have like technical gear that you use, and then afterwards you'll go back and you'll listen to things. Right. But you have like the actual ability to talk right then and there, right?
Yeah, y'all are gonna have
You're the real deal.
But the night was young, and Rance and Mark were to experience even more evidence of the paranormal in this local haunt.
Yeah.
I'm stoked.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Hello and welcome to Local Haunts. I'm your host, Steve Christian. Joining me as usual is my co-host, Pamela Theresa, medium in the raw, along with the spooky crew, Savannah Huffingham, Luke Lurcher, and Kevin Remington. And our investigation of the Green Cove Springs jail continues right now. Pamela had led us into a cell where one of the spiritual inmates was relaxing on the bed.
The slight. So everybody was different.
It is weird. It's like that tingle.
Yeah.
You know? It's like
Yeah.
an electric. I totally do. Well, my control is this, and then I'm coming back to here because it's slight, but I do feel like a little like tingle.
And
You know, when I go over here, it's not there.
Yes. And that's why
When I
I
go here-
always have people slide through and they feel the difference in the vibrational current and the temperature. That's pretty cool. And certain sensations you are picking up on an inner physical body will be associated with their death process. So you just kind of let it go and say, okay, it's not like a cold, you can't catch it, you're good.
It's not contagious.
It's not contagious. It's just,
That's Hollywood.
Yeah.
And then I'm feeling the head injury on the right side right here. I don't know if anybody's picking up on that. And right behind the ear here, like my head was caved in. But you'll notice you'll be able to validate up in every single one of these cells. There's
the double decker.
okay, yeah. You'll feel them. You'll feel them. They're right here, exactly.
So if you stay in them too long, you get tempered to them, so you don't feel them as easily. That could go. Yeah, absolutely. Just lay it out there.
And it doesn't matter if you sit in them. And you're in different realms. But sometimes when you sit down in a chair, you might feel like a little buzzy, like, for no apparent reason. Because they like to sit down too as well.
We just caught an amazing EVP. It shows intelligent communication with the spirit world. As Pamela explains the sensation you would feel if you sat on an earthbound spirit, he validates that the tingle you would be feeling would in fact be him. Here it is again.
Sometimes when you sit down in a chair, you might feel like a little buzzy, like, for no apparent reason. because they like to sit down too as well.
Or lay down.
Yeah, and then also too, you can play around with it a little bit, y'all, to where if you feel like, okay, did I just sit in somebody? You can telepathically say, okay, well, get up and move, and you'll actually kind of feel the move through you, but it can't hurt you.
A very weird sensation when you sit in somebody and then they kind of stand up out of you. It's like, whoa.
Mm-hmm.
Coming up on Local Haunts, amazing evidence of paranormal activity.
Thank you.
But we're in different realms, so, but we can still sense that. But the fellow down there on the other end, you know, that's why we went there first. That way you could really get right out the gate feel, because he is, yeah, he's like pretty solid earth bound.
Pretty heavy.
And what does that mean then, if you break that down? So does that mean he's more like committed to being here?
And he knows he is. He knows the separation of the realms. He's just choosing this right now.
I would say most of the ones that are in this building pretty much have a pretty good grasp on that because it's investigated so much and people are looking for them. And so they might have a pretty good understanding that they're no longer of the flesh and blood.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Does anybody want to get a breath of fresh air for a minute?
Yes.
As we were taking a break from the oppressive heat in the jail, we caught two very cool EVPs. One is a female singing, and the other is a male talking. Here it is again.
These are weird.
Yeah, these are some pretty crude looking stuff.
Hold on there. Get a camera with you when you go somewhere.
Oh, here we go. We're in the right direction here, people.
Yeah, I didn't even sell, I'll be on the outside of stuff.
So, put your hand right through here. Go. Right, stand right there. Hola. How are you? Oh, they don't make me in here. I am.
I don't think we'll do this.
Because they don't want you to be in here. So when you get that sense of like get out, it's because that's what they're saying. Get out. That is.
Wow.
Uh-huh. Not even.
We just caught one of the clearest EVPs I've ever heard. As I'm the only person here that has been in the jail before, it seems one of the female spirits recognized me. Here it is again, plain as day.
That is.
Wow.
Uh-huh. Not even. That is.
Wow.
Uh-huh. Not even. That is.
Wow.
Uh-huh. Not even. So,
It's a little.
that's what what are you doing over here?
That's the plane and the airflow. This was hell up here.
Well, this is hell up
Yeah.
here. You can really feel it. It almost feels like we're on a boat. They might just like, Am I the only one sensing that? I'm on a boat. Because it's just like uneven ground is what it feels like up here.
I'm just gonna go ahead and throw it out there. I don't get spooked, but this stall next to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Well, because he went right through in there. Okay. Yeah. So.
Yeah, that looks safe.
Just do it.
I'm not sitting on
Yeah,
it.
please do not sit on that one.
Oh, see, there's a double decker too.
All of them, yeah, all these have the double deck.
Uh-huh.
So you did not know that, but that's how it is.
Okay.
I mean, how big is this? This isn't even like.
It's just horrific. Can you imagine? No.
It's probably 8 foot by 6 foot. Oh,
Oh, hey.
this is the heebie-jeebie cell?
Okay.
All right, everybody silent.
We're gonna let. It just has that creepy feeling.
Coming up on Local Haunts, amazing evidence of paranormal activity.
Thank you.
Can't fight this feeling anymore.
Careful. Right here.
Tell you what, I'm gonna set this down right
There
here.
it is, right there. Oh, fine.
I'm setting this on the bunk.
Don't get you good, please.
Yep. That is crazy. See, the thing is, so now that I know that tingle that I get,
Yeah.
now when I'm walking around, I feel that I'm gonna be like, oh man.
Then you just say a nice little prayer
Yeah.
and say, bless you.
Is the kitchen meter? Let me see the
That
kitchen
is
meter over here.
Oh, it's downstairs.
Oh, she's
I'm
got it
trying
right
not
there.
to.
You see if he can.
Where's a good place for you to put this on?
Up, yeah. See how it goes to yellow? Yeah.
Yeah, see, that's validation
What's up,
too.
buddy?
Here's no electricity over here. Just so you know. And this does not set it off.
Oh, well, yeah. Yeah, so.
If you want to, you can make that go to red. Thank you.
Wow, that's right.
Holy.
That is neat.
You like that? You ever seen one of these before?
No, well, not in person.
I wanted to actually ask him actually. Is this place has been investigated before? You might have actually encountered one of these before.
Wow.
Go ahead, do it again, please. Done with it? Over it? Thank you for playing with us. I'm Steve, this is Mark, that's Rance.
What's going on?
This is Kevin right here with the camera. Savannah and Pamela, we brought some guests for you for a conjugal visit. That'd be Rance.
Not interested, huh?
Is there a bug down here too? Man, it's hot up here. Aren't you guys hot up here?
Yeah, it's pretty
Can
cool.
you imagine that though? I mean, think about it.
Imagine the heat of
conditions
the
they had
summer.
to be in.
Yeah, heat of the summer up here in the daytime.
Wow.
And you know they're in long pants, long sleeves.
Is anybody in the building, Pamela, owning up to having spent some time in here behind these bars?
No, really what I'm picking up on are just energy imprints of the past, which are, you know, like a memory, but most powerful. But so far, what I'm really picking up on is just not people that are of this, so I hate to say that, but I have to speak the truth. So it's kind of complicated. A lot of what you're feeling is actually energy imprints, empathically feeling what actually did happen before.
Well, I know some bad things didn't happen in here.
Why did we choose this spot of all places? Oh, reminds you of home?
Mm-hmm.
We can play red. I'm flexible. We can even go yellow.
Wonder if we scare them off?
I don't have that effect on people.
Done with you.
Yeah.
It does feel thick in there.
Gosh. It could just be my Rance style musk.
Okay, so here we go. I don't know what the hell this is, but this is the craziest spot, right? There's the ledge right there. I feel like I'm gonna fall. This is over here.
The light change right here.
There's a wall like right there.
Okay.
That's my tagline. Ooh, there's a wall.
Thank you, yeah. All right. I like how little.
There's a shower right there to your right.
Yeah, I noticed, yeah.
The community shower.
But yeah.
You just feel how do you feel with that?
Close the cell door.
Bring it out here.
Sitting down, so over there.
This sucks. Well, not the investigation, but the fact that people would live in like that.
Coming up on Local Haunts.
Is he the boss?
No, the one up there where we were pegging not anymore, so.
Oh, the heavy cell up there?
It's eerie, but there's something so like massive and solid about the structure, makes it kind of home at the same time. Like, does that make sense?
Yes.
There's something protective about it. So like while I'm walking around, it is scary, but I understand to a point, it's a fortress.
Yes.
So you feel protected while you're in the inside.
It's a pretty sturdy building.
Did you kind of get that?
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to think why, like if you were never in this prison, why would you come here to hide out? But there's something about it where you're locking everything else out. And maybe that's what they're thinking.
That's good.
You know what I mean? They're flipping the script.
There you go. Now you're here in the spirit world. That's all there is to it.
Yeah.
This is over 100 years old.
Right.
I don't think any hurricane's gonna blow that down.
But do you kind of feel like that a little bit? There's something secure about it when you walk around. It's scary, but when you get past that, there's also like a safety part of it too.
Right.
You know, and that's because that's what I like the whole time. I'm like, wait a minute, because you guys flip the script when you're like, no, they're not people that were in prison here. It's people from all over. I'm like, why would you choose this? There's a lot of nice houses you pass up on the way here. You know, right? But then as you walk around, you feel that vibe. You feel really safe from the outside.
Yeah, because what she said, they don't like rain, elements like that.
Right.
You're not going to have any problem. Maybe people moved in because of the hurricane.
Also,
that's what I
too,
get.
I want to say, you notice how I'm going in and out of there?
Yeah, yeah.
Because they don't like people in there all that much.
No.
Just, it's their,
It's their turf.
yeah. So I'm, like Savannah's like, she's like me. So she doesn't get freaked out, all that much. But when you're in their world and you can see them and they're like when I walked in that cell, they're like, don't come in. I'm like.
Next time on Local Haunts.
Is he the boss?
No, the one up there where we were pegging not anymore, so.
Oh, the heavy cell up there?